Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to Common English Mistakes. Don't just learn, improve. So today's mistake is usually made by Spanish, Italian, Portuguese speakers because again, how it is in your language. However, if you're from somewhere else, watch the end of the video because there's some nice natural language to answer a very common question. Anyway, the mistake is up here. What did you do at the weekend? I stayed at the beach. So just think what the mistake is with the response. And well done. If you said either I was at the beach, or better, I went to the beach. So the problem is, in Spanish, Italian, Portuguese, you have two forms of the verb be. Ser, essere, for when things are permanent, and estar, estare, sorry about my bad accent, for when things are temporary. However, English isn't like this. Whether it's permanent or temporary, we're always going to use verb be. I am English. I'm tired today. And although it looks and sounds similar, the verb stay is not the same as estar or stare. We use verb stay to mean live somewhere temporarily. For example, we stayed in a nice hotel on holiday, or I'm staying with my brother while I find a place to live, or we use it to mean remain somewhere and don't move, stay here, I'll be right back, or we might use it in a fixed phrase or phrasal verb. For example, stay in, or stay at home. But what we don't use it for is to say I am or I was somewhere temporarily. Okay? We don't say I stayed at the beach. We say I was at the beach. Or much more natural in this situation, we use go to. I went to the beach at the weekend. We went to the cinema. I went to the park, etc. The other mistake I hear a lot is, what did you do at the weekend? I stayed with my family. So just pause the video and think what you would say here. So either we're going to say I was with my family, but this sounds a bit strange, a bit unnatural. Here we'd probably be more specific. So maybe I spent time with my family. I went to the park with my family. Or we could say I stayed at home with my family. Here, stay is okay because it's a fixed phrase, stay at home. If we're talking about friends, we're not going to say this, which I hear a lot, I stayed with some friends. We're going to say I saw some friends. I got together with some friends. Or I met up with some friends. But the important thing is we're never just going to use verb stay. If we're talking about a place, use verb be, or better, go to. I went to the beach this weekend. If it's people, use verb be, or maybe a more specific verb or phrase. Okay, explanation over. Now let's practice and improve. So all I want you to do is pause the video and answer these questions. When was the last time you went to the park? Saw some friends? Spent time with your family? stayed at home, or were at the beach. And for me, I went to the park yesterday. I saw some friends on Friday night. I spent time with my family on Sunday. I stayed at home on Saturday. And I was at the beach this morning. And the point here is these are all very good natural responses to the question, what did you do? So just take your time expressions from your sentences and ask and answer the question, what did you do? So for me, what did you do yesterday? I went to the park. What did you do on Friday night? I saw some friends. What did you do on Sunday? I spent time with my family. What did you do on Saturday? I stayed at home. And what did you do this morning? I was at the beach. Practice doing this yourself. So hopefully you can see when you get asked this question, what did you do? Which happens a lot, a very common question. We're not going to use verb stay. There's lots of other ways to do it, but we're going to say something else, use a different verb, unless it's something like a fixed phrase, stay at home. And that's all from me today. Once again, if you liked the video, found it useful, like and subscribe and maybe tell your friends. And I'll be releasing another common mistakes video in a couple of days. Until then, see ya.